how to solve it. Let's do this one. Radical 6. So we can decompose this radical 3 times radical 2. Okay? Radical 3 times radical 2 will be radical 6. And the other side, 4 is 4. 3x in radical, we can say radical 3 and radical x. And then we can simplify the similar things such as like this. Okay?
Sir, you said question 15, not 16.
Sorry?
You said question number 15, not 16.
15, okay, no problem. Let's do 15. Sorry. I was looking to chat screen sometimes. Okay. So question number 15 we are solving. It's easier. How can we solve this? Let's think. So 3 times root 14, we cannot do anything. It is 7 times 2, we can say. Root 6x, we can say 2 times 3 times x. So 3 times root 7, root 2. So root 2, root 3, and root x. We can say up to here. And root 2 and root 2, if we simplify, we will get 3 root 7 equals root 3 times root x. After this step, divide root 3 both sides. Okay? So this goes. So what I have 3 root 7 divided by root 3 is equal to root x. After this step, very simple way, take both sides, yeah, squaring the both sides. Just square the both sides. These and this simplify. This is x. And then 3 to the power of 2, 9. Root 7 to the power of 2, 7. Root 3 to the power of 2, 3. And then one more simplification, 9 and 3, 3. So result will be 3 times 7, which is 21. Okay, so x is 21. Here, be careful. A times b over c to the power of n means a to n, b to n, c to n. Each of them we are taking power like this. 3 to the power of 2, root 7 to the power of 2, root 3 to the power of 2. Okay? Now, let me continue with the other thing. So, not difficult, not difficult. Try, please, number 18. Number 18. Try the number 18, please. Number 18. In number 18, if you remember, I told you something, just one small hint. X to the power of, x and root of y, for example. This is x to n times y under the same radical. Example 2, 7th root of 5 is equal to 2 to the power of 7 times 5 in radical 7. So as we take out, we can take inside. So in this question then, this x can go under this radical by taking power 2. Why power 2? Since index is here 2. And we have one more x inside. So equals root this. And then x cubed, y cubed, 2 plus 1 is equal to this. And squaring both sides, x cubed equals to 216. And then 216, is it the cubic power of any number? I don't know. 4 to the power of 3, 5 to the power of 3, 9 to the power of 3, I don't know. So what can I do? I can do prime factorization. Division by 2, 108. Division by 2, 54. Division by 2, 27. Division by 3, 3. Divide, not 3, 9. And division by 3, 3. Division by 3, 1. It's very good. Why it's very good? 216 is equal to 2 to the power of 3 times 3 to the power of 3. And there was one property, if you remember, a to n, b to n, a times b to the power of n. I mean, if we have different bases but common exponent, we can write them inside of parentheses. It means that x cubed is equal to 2 times 3, okay, to the power of 3. And then it's clear that since the exponents are equal to each other, 3 and 3, bases must be equal to each other, 2 times 3, which is number 6. Okay?
Mister, from where did we get the square, the first one?
Which one?
Square root. The square root for x.
But I, at the beginning, explained, and I have also explained the rule. Okay, one more time, let me explain. Please follow up. Okay, one more time. There is one rule. Abdulatif Kagluk, do not play. I will kick you out. I'm so serious about this kind of things, guys. Please be quiet. This is not playground, okay? This is class. Now, the rule is this. When we have any number times index is any index, and under the radical sign b, how can I write this? There is one rule. Memorize the rule. Rule says this. Under the same index, okay, take this number out of the radical inside, but put that index a to n, and do not change what you have inside of the question. Example, 5 times 10th root of x. How can I express? Answer, 10th root of x is x, no change. This will be 5 to the power of index, which is 5 to the power of 10. So I did the same thing. You know, this is 2. Index is 2 here. Under the radical, I have x, no change. So we didn't change anything. But this x can come inside of this radical, x to the power of index, which is 2. Again and again, let me explain one more time. So x times root x is equal to x to the power of 1 times square root of x. So I just rewrite the question, and this is equal to under the square root of x, I mean this x and this x same, no change, times I can take this x, okay, inside by using this index. That's it. One more time. 5 times 7th root of 2 is equal to 7th root here times 2 here. It's same thing. So this 5 how will come? Comes inside by taking the index 5 to 7. Okay. So the answer of your question, x root x will be inside of this x squared times x. So this will be x cubed. Is it okay right now?
Yeah, thank you.
Tamam. Some rules are maybe new. You are not familiar, okay? When I write memorize, take somewhere note, even now, even later on, okay? And how can I say, day by day, check the rules, make applications, and sometimes I will give you somehow homework, not homework, but I will give you some resources. I will tell you, do this, do that. So you will make a practice. Okay, let's go now. Here, I can't, okay. The question is this, question number 1. Can you try this by own? Question number 1. Can you try this by own? Question number 1. Someone finished? Someone said answer is A. I don't know. I will check now. I think not A. Answer is not A. Can it be C? Let me check. Not C. So B or D, one of them. I think Usama is right. Yes, Usama, the answer is B. Let me explain, ladies and gentlemen. A to the power of negative 1 over 2 is 3. So A to the power of what we said here. So A to the power of, what was the question? Negative 1 over 2 is 3. A to the power of negative 1 over 2 is 3. A to the power of negative 1 over 2 is 3. Allah, I can't come here. Okay, neyse, anyway. Let me solve it here. Let me solve it here. One minute. Just 1 minute, everybody. Okay. Okay. Now, I hope it will be okay. Now, A to the power of minus 1 over 2 equals 3. To solve this question, what am I going to do? There are lots of ways. The first way, you can write that this is 1 over A to the power of 1 over 2 is equal to positive 3. Why? The rule, we know that A to the power of negative n is equal to 1 over A to the power of n. For example, 2 to the power of negative 5, 1 over 2 to the power of 5. This is the first thing. And then I can say that 1 over radical A, I can say, which is equal to 3, since 1 over 2 means this one. And then taking the both sides to the power of 2, 1 over A is equal to 9. If 1 over A is 9, if I do cross product, 1 is equal to 9 times A. So 1 over 9 is equal to 8. 1 over 9 is equal to 8. But this is very, very long. I want to use different thing and very simple, very easy. The way is this, everybody. The way is this. A to the power of negative 1 over 2 is equal to 3. Please be careful. Be careful. I want to find just A. I want to find just A. How can I get A? If I eliminate its power. Negative 1 over 2. If I take negative 2 power, what will be? It will be A to the power of negative 1 over 2 times negative 2, which is A to the power of negative 2. Why? We have this rule, A to the power of n to the power of m is equal to A to the power of n times m, power of power. And then this negative and the other negative will be positive here, okay? And then these two and these two will be simplified. It will be just 1. So after this step, this is, by the way, 3, right? 3 to negative 2. A to the power of 1 is equal to 3 to the power of negative 2, which means A is equal to 1, 3 to 2, 1 over 9. So this is the answer of the question. Good. Right now.
Teacher, I have a question.
Yes?
From where did you get the negative 2? that you
In
must
my
type.
mind, in my mind, I thought that how can I eliminate? Since this is divided by 2, how can I eliminate something divided by 2?
Oh, so you will make the 1/2 like -2 and you will multiply it?
Yes, that's great.
Yes, okay.
So I mean, I have this one. -1/2 I have. So these are, sorry. So annotation and choosing this. So one more time, -1/2 you have. How can I make it 1? If you multiply by -2. Why? This 2, this 2, this negative, it will be just 1. For that reason, I took the both side -2. If the question is a to the power of 1/6, I will take the -6 power. Why? It will be -1/6 times -6, 6, 6, negative, so it will be only 8. Is it okay now? It's okay.
Yes.
Question number 2, very simple question. Question number 2, please try the question number 2. Okay, did you get an answer? First of all, it's very simple. Think like that. 1 to the power of anything. What is that? Is it 1? Yes, no?
Yes.
Okay, 1 to the power of 1, 1 to the power of 6, 1, blah, 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 1 to the power of 51. So how many ones we have? This is the question. If 10, 10 times 1, which is 10, finished. But how many? Is it 10? I don't know. But can I find? Of course. How? 2, 4, 6, 8, 50. What kind of numbers? Are they even numbers?
Even number.
So even numbers,
Even
2k. This is the notation. So 2k is 50. K is 25. That's it. Or think like that. When this is 6, power is 6, how many numbers are there? 1, 2, 3. 3 numbers, half. When this is 8, how many numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. When this is 50, how many? 1, 2, 3 till 25. Half of it, okay? This is the normal way. This is the logic, okay? Am I clear?
Yes.
25 times 1, which is 25. Okay, question number 3. Let's try the question number 3. Try to get denominators, I mean, not denominators, bases, same base, like 2. How could it be 2 bases 2?
2 to the power of 3, we make for 8.
Okay, did you get the base 2? Is it possible to do this? One small help, you can continue. One small hand. 4. Can we write 2 to the power of 2 instead of 4? Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes.
And then
Yes.
in the question, I have 2n to the power of 3. So power of 2n plus 3 equals 8. Can I write 2 to the power of 3 instead of 8? Yes, instead of 8. So, and it has power n plus 5. So I am writing n plus 5. Now use the property of power of power. Power of power. Remember the power of power rule? How was the power of power rule?
You multiply the two
أخيراً
powers.
بكير كأنه.
Yeah, product of the powers, which means
2 times 2n and 2 times 3.
to the power of 2 times 2n plus 3. Do not forget this parenthesis. So we are multiplying whole equals 2 times 3 times n plus 5. Okay? And then this is 2 to the power of 4n plus 6, 2 to the power of 3n plus 15. So other rule, when we have equation and if the bases are equal to each other, rule says powers are directly equal to each other, which means 4n plus 6 equals 3n plus 15. And then take the 3n other side, 4n minus 3n. Take the 6 other side, 15 minus 6. So n equals 9. Okay? Check the calculations. If something you want to ask me, you can ask. Do you have any question?
No, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go on for the question number 4. It's very simple. Question number 4. Yes, not finished yet? It must be finished, it's easy. Okay, one more time, let's go. Division rule, how was the a to the power of n divided by a to the power of m, a to the power of n minus m. So, base is 2, base is 2. 2 to the power of x minus y equals 2 to the power of 3. Like a previous question, when the bases are equal to each other, exponents are equal to each other, okay? So the question is, what is x? And so what is x? If we make x alone, it will be 3 plus y, which will be solution, okay? Question?